is day it, bright and early. The girls brought home a cold and we are all officially sick. I am back at the fertility clinic. IVF is starting, but I think the biggest question is, am I allowed to go into a transfer on day one having a cold? I'm not sure. I was leaving this morning and Philip goes, is that what you're wearing? He goes, I didn't know that MC Hammer was going to your appointment. I'm like, yeah, and he's gonna enjoy it. Let's go. All right, you guys, for all of you who are new, I would give like a really quick update of like where we're at. So we are a family that has struggled with infertility for many, many, many years, our whole marriage pretty much. And you see our two amazing, beautiful girls. They came to our family through adoption. And we have done 1 IVF egg retrieval, and we have done 3 transfers. The 3 transfers you can see here all on YouTube, but it was a failed, a possible chemical, and then a miscarriage. So we would be going into our 4th IVF transfer right now. There's just so many thoughts and emotions, I guess, that come along with it. So that's kind of how our family has grown to this point. I know we get asked a lot of, you know, do you want more kids? Like, you already have 2 beautiful, wonderful, amazing girls. Yeah, we do. We are obsessed with our girls, and if this is our family forever, we will be happy. We just always thought that we would have a big family, and we are going to just try our best to try to grow that family, whether that's through adoption or infertility. Both are really hard. We're here to bring you guys along and show the journey of what each of them look like. You guys got to watch Callie's adoption start to finish. You guys have gotten to see a lot of infertility, more than I ever wanted to share on YouTube, and so it sucks, but at least you guys know who are going through it, or maybe you have friends going through it, that you're not alone. You're not the only one going through it, and I felt that way for so many years, which is why we started this YouTube channel, because I actually watched Ellie and Jared here on YouTube, and their journey was way different than ours, but just knowing that someone else that was young went through infertility, because we were young and we were the first of our friends to really try to have a baby, and so we didn't know anybody going through infertility, so we felt very alone. So that's why we wanted to start this channel, to tell you guys, no, you're not the only ones. Oh, hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
My number one question is, my girls gave me a cold.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, so right now is a good time to have a cold.
Okay, I was like, it would probably be worse 3 weeks from now having a cold.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
So from the perspective of everything, are we getting going since we did hysteroscopy and all?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are you getting excited or are you nervous?
No, I'm more excited. The only thing I think about all the time is 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2.
Me too.
Okay. But I'm not the only one.
Just to give you some comfort there, I'm on the fence too.
Oh.
You know, I feel responsible in counseling you, right?
Right.
And, you know, because they're not genetically tested, I'm inclined to do too.
But then what do we do with the one left over?
Well, then that will be a
singleton. Yeah. But then just how do we decide which one's the single transfer, which one's the double transfer?
I think at this point I just want you pregnant.
I know.
And we're doing the kitchen sink and all this. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I personally think we just we go for it. And if you get twins, I'll be over the moon.
Will you? That's the hard part. Being a NICU nurse, I don't really want twins.
Well, it's up to you on what you want to do.
I know.
You've just been through and back. Mm-hmm. But you're right, twins has higher risk, and you've got 2 little ones at home, and there's a chance that you do twins, you'll be a bed rest for the 3rd trimester.
Right.
I mean, that is a very real possibility.
But I mean, so many people I hear do 2 every time, and they don't even get any, or they get 1.
Right. We don't know what's genetically normal, what's not genetically normal. Mm-hmm. So since they're not tested, doing 2 gives you a better chance of having 1 at least be normal. Mm-hmm. But with your luck, they'll both take.
Right. I don't know what to do.
Well, the good news, you got 2 more weeks.
Right.
to lose sleep over it.
Okay. Okay.
But you look really good. Do you have your meds?
All of them.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your consent packet just to sign them? I'll give you a consent packet. You and Phil can just sign it home and just bring it in, okay? And I'll write you a protocol later today.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to have really good karma, and I'm going to say a lot of good prayers. Okay. Okay, I think you got the world praying for you at this point.
I know it. Do we do blood work today?
Yeah. I like to see the estrogen, so have a good day today.
Thank you. You too. Alrighty. I told her, I don't know, am I supposed to do 1 or 2? And she said, I am in the same boat. She's the one to give me counsel on what to do, and I'm torn. I really am not trying to have twins, so I really was never gonna put in 2. I wasn't trying to have twins, and with anything with infertility, so many times people are so kind of heart and give their very strong opinions to you. And I once had those really strong opinions that I would never do IVF ever. And so the number one thing you can do to support the people around you is just to love on them and to listen to them. And 2, it is very easy to say you will always or you will never do something, but until you're in that situation, it's hard to say what you would or wouldn't do. So for me, I said I would never put in 2. I don't know at this point. You know, I've heard from so many people where they put in 2 all the time and they only get 1, and ours are not genetically tested, and so I don't know what we're gonna do. 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2. I definitely want this to work. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I have a couple weeks to think about it. But IVF is here. Now just gotta rest and get this cold away before we need to get me really healthy for the transfer. Well, I'm just getting home, and I just texted Rochelle Swanee, who is another IVF mama here on YouTube, and I don't think she'll mind me saying this, but to be honest, I didn't talk to her much this past year. We did our transfer together. She did her 3rd, I did our 2nd, and mine ended up in the possible chemical, and hers ended up with her daughter. But just like with infertility, you kind of need to know your boundaries, and it was a little bit hard to talk on a regular basis or much at all, because just the memories that would come when we would talk. But I'm so happy for her now. I'm so happy that she has her daughter, and she's been through so much. But I was asking her, I am struggling because she's one of the few people that I know that has done IVF, and IVF that hasn't been like easy peasy first one and done. And I told her I was having such a hard time because I didn't know if I should transfer 1 or 2. And she said, well, if it makes you feel better, I have transferred 2 every time. And you know, she has her 1 daughter with her transfers. And so I think today I am leaning towards transferring 2. I don't know if that's going to change tomorrow, but that's what I'm leaning towards. So today's vlog is just a really quick update on kind of where we're at and announcing that we are starting IVF. We are at the beginning of our cycle, but I think we're going to spend the rest of the day low-key trying to get better, drink a lot of water, and try to kick this cold. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and click that subscribe button if you don't want to miss this IVF journey. And I'm going to go inside and relax in my MC Hammer pants. Bye guys. See you in our next video. Call it your love multiply. Don't you know that you're beautiful?